All right, welcome back to the We Is Smart podcast. This is B-Dub, along with
Tommy K.
Doc Lib.
All right, and we are back from our, I guess you could say, our New Year's hiatus. Did you guys have a good New Year's?
Yeah, but I didn't have any hiatus.
I had some, but I didn't have too much.
I mean, in fact, I think that might be illegal in our state, but that's okay.
No, I think you're thinking of something else.
That was good, Gary. I like that.
But anyways, so
Here.
what about you, Tom? Did you have a good New Year? Just hang out?
Yeah.
I love the energy today. I mean, we're just like, oh, yeah, it was good. Yeah, I did this. Wow. That kind of goes into the topic we're going to talk about today, which is kind of like, since it's kind of bad.
Man, a few words. You never hear anybody say that about you, did you, Tom?
Well, I mean,
No.
we're
No.
That's his New Year's resolution.
Talk less.
No.
Talk less. Be minimal.
Talk less.
Okay.
You say that all the time. I'm going to talk less, and then 5 seconds later, you're talking. I'm like, that didn't last long.
Well, you waited 5 seconds at least.
Hey, that's 5 seconds more for you.
Yes, exactly. That's why you got to hurry. That's why you see, Gary. That's why we have to talk fast, because we only have 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, Tom. Anyways, it kind of goes into, I want to kind of get back into our music topic a little bit that we did before we went into our holiday discussion, and talk about, because we really didn't talk about songs too much. And I think we had like just a brief discussion about it. But this actually came to me this last week, and I thought about it in a dream. Yeah. No, actually, I heard the song on the radio, and I was like, why do people hate this song? And the song I'm talking about is We Built the City by Starship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people don't, for some odd reason, think that's the worst song, one of the worst songs of all time. And I'm just like, I don't really mind it. I've never really had a problem with it. I don't understand what's the, hatred behind it.
Them strong words, buddy.
Well, I mean, and that's kind of what, so I did some research, and I actually have a couple lists, and like I said, we'll breeze through them. I'm not going to go over, because one of them is like VH1's 50 most awesomely bad songs ever. So I'll kind of pick out the ones in there that kind of stand out as ones that I don't understand why they're on this list to begin with. But the first thing I want to ask you guys is there any songs that you dislike the most, and why? Any that come to mind? Like you hear them and you automatically just change the station or pass by it?
There's probably dislike and hate that is probably kind of strong, but as we spoke about a little bit ago, there are songs that I hear that are not necessarily bad songs, but they get stuck in your head after you hear them. They go on and on and on. And the first one that comes to my mind is Fat Bottom Girls. It's not a bad song, don't get me wrong, but once it gets in my head, it stays there, and it's annoying.
What about Bicycle?
Yeah, I when I rode my bicycle.
Yeah, because it's that. Yeah, because it's that ringing of that bell that always. I mean, I like that song though too. That's the thing. It's like, but it's like when you hear it.
Hate that about any country music song would probably qualify on that.
too much twang for you.
Yeah, well, twang and.
Because I want you to go out and buy a pickup truck, and but if as they always say, if you play country songs backwards, your wife comes back, your dog comes back, your truck gets fixed.
You got enough, and you can get the crops in.
Yeah, exactly. But is there any? What about you, Tom? Is there any that you that
I'm kind of like Gary as far as certain songs that when they play, I'm like, I'll turn the station, or fast forward, and there's no song that's really standing out for me right now. I mean, if you were to give me a list, I might be able to say, be more opinionated, if you will. I do know, like, okay, Stairway to Heaven, one of the most popular songs, I would guess. The way to say it. I had heard it one time. Led Zeppelin hated the song. They hated playing it in concerts, but fans wanted to hear it. It is a classic. Sometimes, though, when I hear it, I would turn that one off just because, kind of like what Gary was saying, it gets in your head. You've heard it so many times or whatever kind of thing.
Of course, you would rarely hear that unless you're listening to a classic rock station because most stations won't play it because it's so long. But I thought it was love-hate. Go ahead.
I was just going to say one thing I dislike with stations or music stations or whatever is when they do the editing of songs. One of the worst ones is Layla. When they cut the birds off at the end, I just go nuts because it's like that's part of the song. That's part of its uniqueness, kind of thing.
And you expect it too. I mean, especially if you listen to the album version. Now, of course, they have radio edits on a lot of singles just so they fit onto radio. But it's like, when you take those parts out, what always cracks me up, and I'll get to you in a minute, Gary. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut.
That's all right.
Well, it's okay. You're cutting me off. I had one more thing.
I took Tom.
Well, I'll get back to both of you. But no,
5 seconds is up.
It's like one thing that always, when it comes to songs, is when you have those songs that are like that stick together, like "We Are the Champions" and "We Will Rock You," and they break them up.
You're ready to go into that next song, and all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, where'd it go?
Yeah, and it cuts off. And another Brick in the Wall is the same way because there's a part in front of it that's a separate track that some stations don't play, and they go right into another Brick in the Wall, and it's just like it drives me nuts because I'm like, wait a minute, where's the guy that's supposed to be yelling at the airplane or whoever he's yelling at? I forget because I didn't see that. I haven't seen The Wall in a while, so I can't remember. But it's like there's that front part that needs to be on there. It's just that's part of the song. So, but anyways, I'll let Tom finish his thought, and then Gary can get into his. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I remember many moons ago working at a station in Agata-Davida, 17 minutes long. And they would have a version that was like 3 minutes 58 seconds. It's comical, to me. That how does that time version do the song justice, kind of thing?
They do the same thing to Alice's Restaurant. I'm curious.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that one too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of songs they do it for, but go ahead, Gary.
I just thought of a love-hate relationship I have with a song, and that is a song that I really love, which is Africa by Toto. But it's one of them songs that gets in my head. And speaking of when we used to me and Tom used to meet down at the Tim with some friends, one of our friends, which was Chuck, which was on our show a few times. He would start singing that song just so it would get in my head.
It's like, here you go, Gary, before you leave.
Hey, I also was going to ask you guys if when Eric Clapton redid Layla in the slow version, did he do Birds at the end of it too? Because I don't really remember hearing.
I don't remember it either.
I don't.
Okay, I can't
recall.
Yeah,
and actually, they play the unplugged version of Layla as well when Eric Clapton did Unplugged for MTV.
Yeah, it was good.
I've heard that on radio as well, and I actually like that version just as much as the original.
I agree.
Or the radio edit, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I pulled a couple lists, and one one, take it for what it is because it's a Wikipedia one. The other one was from VH1's the 50 most awesomely bad songs ever is what the list says. I'm not going to go through all 50. I'm just going to pick a few out here. I'll do the top 5 and then pick something.
Is that an oxymoron? Awesomely bad.
I don't know. Awesomely is kind of a modifier that can mean so bad that
it's like contradicting.
I guess. I mean, it kind of is and kind of maybe not. I don't know.
But the top. Sorry, Gary. But the top 5. I mentioned this. I know I mentioned it off air. We Built This City by Starship is actually number 1.
It's number 1.
It's number 1. Can you believe it?
Not really.
It's that bad that it hit the number 1. Number 2 was Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh my gosh, that would be number 1. Why did you even bring that
up? This one kind of surprised.
Wait.
What?
I got a story.
Okay, go ahead.
And, yeah, this is me. It ain't Tom.
Yeah, I know.
We'll make it short. I was at a conference in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
And as part of the conference, they had brought in back at that time, which was a local band, which was really good, but they did line dancing kind of songs, a lot like kind of country music and stuff. And to be honest, when you're drinking, country music don't sound that bad. But anyway.
True. Yes.
Anyway, because they had an open bar too. So anyway, my wife, we were sitting there at the table and she says, go ask them if they'll play Achy Breaky Heart. And I'm like, I hate that song. Well, go ask them, please. So I walk up there and they were in between songs and stuff like that. I say, hey, would you play Achy Breaky Heart? And they're like, we don't play Achy Breaky Heart.
See, they learned.
I put my head down and walked away.
Sorry.
We don't play Billy Ray.
We don't play Achy Breaky Heart. That's funny.
We don't play Billy Ray.
All right, so coming in at number 3 on VH1's list was Everybody Have Fun Tonight by Wang Chung, which I kind of like this song. I mean, it's an 80s song.
It's not, I wouldn't say I hate it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun song.
I wouldn't even say it's a bad song, truthfully. I mean,
yeah.
Again, I want to know the criterias of why people consider these bad songs. I mean, is it just because they get played too much? I mean, I can understand that part, but it's just like, because here's another one. This one was actually Undertaker's theme at one time, Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. He used that when as his entrance when he would come down on his motorcycle, and that's when it actually got popular. Was when he took, at least that I remember. Coming at number 5 was Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
That was a little annoying.
Yes. That I can understand. A couple here. Probably one of his only songs that I know he ever recorded. I know he did an album in the 80s. Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. Now, I used to love this song, and I still kind of like it every time I hear it because it just has it. I don't know what it is. It just has that type of sound to it that just makes you want to kind of tap your feet a little bit.
How about any song by William Shatner? Remember he came out with that album?
Well, and it's just him pretty much talking with music. That's all it is.
It was like old man rap or something.
Yes.
You need to sing Dead Air, Jim.
Yeah. Just the way I talk.
Another one on this list is Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin.
That probably got played too much.
That's and like I said, that's what some of these. Here's one I could agree with. Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That kind of made a resurgence when the Barbie movie came out. This song, this is my love and hate relationship with this song. By the Crash Test Dummies.
That was hilarious. That's because of the video that went with it.
Yeah, exactly.
There was this girl who.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a love-hate relationship. This one, now here's one that actually really surprises me. The Final Countdown by Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was on SpongeBob one time, so it can't be all bad.
Yeah. Here's another one by Chicago. You're the Inspiration.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not even my least favorite Chicago song.
And
That's all I got.
Wow,
Okay.
you're really sticking to your resolution.
all right. Well, within that 5 seconds, no,
Hold
I'm kidding.
on. With Chicago, I mean, to me, it's a lot of this is based on opinions. As we know.
Yeah.
My opinion, to hear Chicago on that list is kind of like they're kind of like a whole different genre in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, they play rock, but they had a horn section kind of thing, and it was just kind of amazing. The guitars for Chicago, Terry Katz. I think we talked about Jimi Hendrix said he is the best guitar player ever.
Yep.
So it's like, wow, that's pretty amazing for a band as such.
I can't even think of a band. I can't even think of a song. I mean, they got a lot of songs, and I can't.
Yeah, they do.
Think of a song by Chicago that I didn't like.
Yeah.
That's why it kind of surprised me it was on this list.
Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't, and that's why I said some of these surprise me that they're on this list, because some of them I can understand. Like the next one I'm about ready to say, I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts, because, I mean, it became popular because of Friends. So,
Oh.
But when
I'll be there for. Okay.
Yeah.
Commercial break.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's like
that was pitch perfect.
But
pitchy dog, Randy Jackson or whatever.
But another one on this list is "Dancing on the Ceiling" by Lionel Richie. That's kind of when he, was breaking out on his own.
I mean, every Lionel Richie song sounds like every other
every other one. How about this one, Sussudio or Sussudio or whatever it is by Phil Collins?
Well,
I started doing this like because
that's not a bad song at all.
No, it's not.
I think.
I wonder why. Wonder why that's on the list.
Well,
again, it could be because it's played too much, maybe.
Maybe because people don't understand the word. I don't know.
Well, and here's like another one that they always talk about it, and you always see it in commercials and stuff. "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley.
Yeah, that's the Rickrolled thing.
Yeah.
So that's probably part of the reason why everybody hates that one so much.
Yeah.
To go on the opposite end of the scale, a song that we don't hear often enough.
Yeah.
"Sounds of Silence" by Milli Vanilli.
I think we hear every Milli Vanilli song.
Yeah, I know.
Plenty nowadays.
We don't hear. What are you talking about? We don't hear any Milli Vanilli songs.
No, we don't hear any.
Because it's not them. It's not them. Somebody else. What about this song? Because this song's from Top Gun, "Broken Wings" by Mr. Mister.
Well, that wasn't a bad song.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes. Okay, I'll say this. Last year at some point, I was reading this book about U2. And
Me too.
Yeah, as well.
For us too.
And it broke down, it talked about all of their songs in their whole catalog.
Yeah.
And I actually was frustrated reading it, and I didn't even finish the book because it seemed like the author was saying, that every song was a love song by U2. And I don't know. I haven't spoken to Bono or The Edge, to find out exactly behind all of their catalog. But again, the author it was written that, it seemed like every song was a love song or some other minor meanings behind it that I was like, I don't see that. And then it was like, I was getting so frustrated. I was feeling almost like the author in their style was trying to make themselves sound good, kind of
No,
thing.
That's obviously not true, because Sunday Bloody Sunday was about an actual
Yeah, it's
occurrence
about
that
the
happened where
massacre.
people were actually killed. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
They
love
called it
song.
Bloody Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if
But
you like
so
Freddy Krueger, that's a love song.
but see, my point. It's like everybody has an opinion, or
That's
even
true.
they have their own. Let me backtrack. Need for a list such as that, need to really reflect more on the behind the scenes of the song.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
most times they're just like polls where they ask people, and just people put it without putting a reason. But and then
And
I might hate
I
the song,
understand
you
that.
might hate the
That's
same song,
legitimate.
yeah, you might have a different reason than I do for not liking a song too. So
Yeah.
but
So
but we could talk about
just,
why we don't like songs, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and, a lot of it, like we've talked about already, could be just because it gets played out, and that's why people just start disliking a song or group. I mean, I talked about this when we were talking about artists when it came to Hootie and the Blowfish. Is that people started hating? Same with Nickelback. People started hating them because they played their songs all the time, and and now it's like and I always loved Hootie and the Blowfish.
I like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah. I mean, and I didn't have a problem with Nickelback either, truthfully. I mean, there's songs I like by them, which actually, I think there's a Nickelback song on it that's on this list of the other song. What?
Okay, talk about Hootie the Blow. Remember when we did on the other show, B-side flops?
Yeah.
Do you know what Hootie and the Blowfish's original name was, and then they decided to change it to the current?
No, what's that?
Peter and the Pufferfish. Sorry, never again.
That's funny.
I was, if I may, I didn't mean to cut you off. If I did, I apologize.
That's right.
I remember moons ago, when I was working in Toledo, you knew the play. When songs were coming out, you knew kind of where they would be played in the rotation. Kind of thing. And so, and I had another job, and we're sitting there at lunch, and the station ID playing the station that I was working at, and they played the top of the hour, and before the song kicked in, I just said Tom Petty, and sure enough, from Full Moon Fever, a Tom Petty song started playing, because it was hot at that time or whatever. And my friend was like, "How did you know?" Hey, I have talent. But it was simply based on that repetition or whatever that you get so accustomed to.
Yeah. Well, it's like with anything. I mean, you get accustomed to it. You know what's going to come up before it actually happens.
Right.
It's like I said before, when you're listening to an album straight through and you listen to it so many times, you know how one song ends and what next song is going to come on. And then when you hear that's one of the songs on the radio, you're waiting for that next song to come on. And it's something completely different because it's a radio station. You're like, wait a minute, that song was supposed to come on. But moving on with the list, this one, again, this makes sense. This is another one of those 80s songs that, you have these actors who want to sing. Don Johnson with Heartbeat, and also Bette Midler from a Distance, or From a Distance by Bette Midler.
I can't really. I probably heard them, but I can't really bring them up to remember what they were actually. So
yeah, I mean, for me, it's like
the Bette Midler song is. I think it's a good. I enjoy it. I like that song. I like hearing it.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's not like neither one of them are really bad at singing. I mean, the Don Johnson song is not that bad. He sings very well in that song, and to me, the song is very well constructed for an 80s song. It's got everything that, an 80s song would have in it. And, so it just was, I think it was one of those ones that was just popular at the time, then just either got loved or hated. But why do you keep laughing?
Because they came up with another joke.
Oh God! What's your joke this time?
Well, the Don Johnson song, they had to really fine tune the editing because it kept picking up the dolphins chirping in the background.
Is that what it was?
Miami Vice.
From Miami Vice.
There's another one, Left Pocket, Don't Say Again.
Yes, don't say it again.
That should be my comedy tour. Don't say it again.
Don't say it again.
Jokes you will never hear again.
That'd be a short tour.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, if you can't say the jokes again, I mean, you'd have to come up with like dozens and dozens and dozens of jokes.
Yeah, and you'd say different ones each time.
Every place you went. Or you'd be a liar.
But anyways.
Well, there's the Spanish version and the German version. So that
still the same joke.
Yeah, that's true.
But next
Why
one.
Why got to be so technical, Gary? Come on.
Because I'm a doctor.
There you go. Another one on this list, and Tom and I actually played this a few times when we would do gigs. Cotton Eye Joe by Redneck. Yeah. So
I wouldn't say I hate it, but it's a kind of a weird song.
It's one of the songs that Well, that's the funniest thing is when I would play it when we were doing gigs. I mean, a lot of people actually would dance to it for or do whatever they they have a special dance for it or anything like that. But I mean, people would actually get into it.
It's entertaining.
Some places. It's entertaining.
Yeah,
So,
I will say this: ride a horse, save a cowboy. No.
Yeah.
Or is that it?
Yeah.
Big and Rich.
Big and Rich. Yeah.
What I really enjoy about that, here's one of those songs where it's like a tie-in. They do the intro and then the one piano.
Yeah.
Ding, timing it, to do that.
Yeah.
Ding, it's like, hey, I play piano. But it's a memorable. Like, what do you do when that song's playing? Well, I get ready to play the piano strike.
Turn it off.
To each his own,
Yeah. Well, here's one.
I probably heard
when like when Layla plays, this is what I do at the end. Where's the birds gonna land? Come on. Okay, that was really stupid. I would never do that one. No visual jokes. Got it.
Well, this next one actually surprises me. Wow, this is not the first one on this list that surprised me. But We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel.
We didn't start the fire.
I mean,
I do love the Dwight version on The Office.
well, the funniest thing is they have a sequel, if you want to call it, to that song that I can't think of, and it just
We didn't put the fire out.
No, but no, it's not done by Billy Joel, but it
was the fire department.
Pretty much, where he stopped, it kind of where he stopped, it kind of continues on to present day.
Oh, where all the historical references that they make, yeah.
Fall Out Boy, that's who it is. That's who did it. I had to think. I thought it was them, but I couldn't remember for sure. Last one on the VH1 list, it came in at number 50. Sunglasses at Night by Corey Hart. I mean, I don't hate
sunglasses at night because I am stupid.
I mean, I don't hate that song. I mean,
yeah.
It's one of those ones you have you either you do or you don't. But moving on to, and this, now I'm on the Wikipedia list. So again, take this as however you want. Because the one that stands out to me first, in the 60s, because the way they separate theirs by years, so it goes from 1950s and 60s, 70s, 80s. Ola Di Ola Da by the Beatles.
Obla Di
Obla Di,
Da.
Obla Da. Life goes
I said it wrong.
on, yeah.
I think that's I like it.
Life
Well,
goes
that's a good
on.
song. So
Isn't that from Yellow Submarine?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Obla Di, Obla Da.
I mean,
it's. I guess you would call it possibly a catchy tune.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like, okay, Rolling Stones. You know, they obviously are trendsetters, whatever you want to call it for them, because they've been around so
Yeah.
long. You know, but they were a big part of the music industry, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge Stones fan. I'm not saying I dislike them. I'm just not a huge fan.
Yeah.
But there are certain songs that I crank up, if you will, or whatever, because there's elements to them that I love that song.
Yeah.
Like Knocking at the Back Door. One of my favorite songs, just the way the guitar riffs, et cetera, et cetera. But again, to go into their library, I would more likely change the station. Unless it was a certain specific Stone song. Doesn't mean I hate them. It's just something in it that, like we were saying, opinions about it or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and the little description to continue on with this. Of course, this was written by Paul McCartney, was loathed by his bandmates, John Lennon and George Harrison, and was voted the worst track ever recorded in a listeners' poll organized by Mars Inc. I wonder if that's the people that make Mars candy bars, because I don't know who Mars Inc. is.
M&M.
So,
hello and welcome to the show.
Actually, it is by the people who make food products. No, it makes food. It was also ranked number 48 on Blenders Magazine's 50 worst songs ever. So it actually made the top
I would never
50.
call it a worst song ever. I mean, it's just a nice little ditty.
But what do you guys think? Here's another Paul McCartney type song with Stevie Wonder, Ebony and Ivory.
I like that song.
Yeah, I kind of like that song too.
What I like about it is, just two giants coming together.
Yeah.
To do a song. I mean,
That's
Stevie Wonder. And Stevie Wonder, just his talent, and Paul's, like I said, two giants coming together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, what was the big, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney song?
Say, Say, Say.
Yeah, I enjoy that one too. I'm sorry, I can't remember the title, but
it got repetitive.
Same concept.
Yeah.
3 times. It's kind of like
that one goes in my left pocket.
Is that a Santa Claus song? Oh, say, say, say.
Yes, it is. But another song on the Wikipedia list is Kokomo by the Beach Boys.
I did not hate that song.
No.
It just sounded like a typical Beach Boys song, really.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
for me, and maybe it's... I won't say opinion, because I've been saying it. But as far as selecting a radio station, okay, I'm a classic rock type of guy. Beach Boys could be considered classic rock, or they may be considered pop rock, or so they may fall in different categories. The Beach Boys, in my opinion, are a band that I don't hear a whole lot. I'm familiar with them, but I don't hear them a lot maybe because of the stations I listen to, or I should actually say listened to. I don't listen to radio a whole lot more. I mean, obviously, the internet has so many different things and
options.
Yeah, options.
Yeah.
But when I would listen to radio kind of thing, maybe it was because they wouldn't be in the playlist, or the format kind of thing. So whenever I would hear a Beach Boys song, I enjoyed them. What'd you say, Gary? I'm sorry.
I think they lean more towards people consider them pop, so you're not going to hear them on classic rock stations around here, which is what I listen to most. But like even stations that play like 60s and 70s music, I still don't hear them a lot because they kind of had their own sound. It was kind of the surf, Southern California. So I think maybe that's why you don't hear them so much these days. But I'm like you. I like the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of something real quick. I will say this, in my opinion, one of Tom Hanks' best movies, That Thing You Do.
Yeah, I love that movie.
He was the music, that was a good role for, but the point is, the music, the one-hit wonders. Such a great, I love that movie. We could do that another topic, I guess, but it just reminded me of it, that's all.
We could go into musical or music in movies or movies about music. I mean, there's some
High School Musical. Next one.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Let
me ask you guys about this song because I don't really. I mean, I wouldn't say I love this song, but I don't hate this song either. "What's Up" by 4 Non Blondes.
I kind of like that a little bit.
It was on the other list, and it's on this list too. And I'm just kind of like,
What's Up
by 4 Non Blondes.
What's going on? I said, hey.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's called What's Up.
Going on?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think I heard something.
You heard something?
Singing it that way.
Yeah, that was a big.
Oh gosh, that was another left pocket one. Man, I'm failing miserably this morning.
Yeah, you're failing very well.
Well, here's a Christmas song, if you can believe, that actually is on this list, and it's the Christmas Shoes, and this one's by New Song. It's also been by many others.
Yeah,
I mean,
story song. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad song. I mean,
that's a good. It's a sad story. That's a good story.
Yeah, I mean, I get kind of choked up when I hear it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't consider it, because it's named the worst Christmas song ever in 2011 by Gawker.
Who's Gawker?
I think it's one of those survey sites.
Well, the worst survey site ever. Then.
It's American blog. It's an American blog. So, but I mean, I don't mind the song.
For Christmas, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. I don't hear that song enough at Christmas time. You hear everything else, But
yeah, I always thought that would make like a good. Maybe they did make a movie out of it, or like a play for a church to do, or something.
Yeah,
the Christmas Shoes song. I thought that would be make a good.
Well, they made a movie, I believe.
I was thinking maybe they did. Yeah.
Yeah, like either I think it was a TV movie.
Yeah.
But I think I remember something like that. So, and one song that's on here that a couple songs that are on here I can actually agree with. "Who Let the Dogs Out?"
Oh God.
And "My Humps" by the Black Eyed Peas.
My what?
The Lady Lumps.
My Humps. Yes.
Oh,
is that it?
Song. It's called "My Humps."
Oh,
that's the
okay.
name.
That's a little. I don't know. Erotic, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like that song that well.
Well, here's a cover song too that the Counting Crows with Vanessa Carlton did. "Big Yellow Taxi."
Well, I don't know if I heard the Counting Crows version of it. Do you like it? Was it good?
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, of course, the original.
That's a whole different subject is cover songs because there was one, and I forget what band, a whole bunch of rock, country music artists got together and did songs by a band, a
The
rock
Eagles?
band. Huh?
Was it the
might have been
Eagles
the
or
Beatles.
Kiss or the Beatles? Yeah, they've
I
done
can't
one with
remember,
the
but
Beatles.
it was like a classic rock band. I'm like, this is horrible. How could you do this to these songs? I wish I could remember.
Hey,
I don't even remember what it was. It was so bad.
That could be our next episode. We could talk about cover songs.
I think
That
that
was-
was a bad idea.
Yeah, go ahead, Tom. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to share, I think, the best cover song ever, but that's just my.
Hold on to that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold on to that.
And hold on to
yeah.
it when we do that next week or whenever we do it about cover
Okay.
songs.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say was sometimes, to me, it's kind of like a fine line. What I'm
Yeah.
getting at is artists of today sometimes take bits and pieces of other songs, sampling, and sometimes it feels like it's too much.
Yeah.
If I don't know how else to say it, it's almost like, I mean, I form an opinion if I hear a song like that and think, so what is your talent in all this?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're taking someone else's song and music and stuff, and are you playing, instruments along with it? Okay, yeah, you're singing, but it just to me is kind of like a bad identity theft.
I think it can be overdone. I think I agree with you on
Yeah.
that. But I think sometimes it's not, if it's done, with what you feel like is respecting the other song, and if it fits in with it, and I think it can be done okay. But yeah, I agree with you.
Just a fine line. That's all.
When we get into cover songs, I'll definitely I have lists because I actually did a video a couple months ago about cover songs.
There's one interesting thing about that I want to say is a lot of times you'll have a song that you really love and stuff like that, and then 10 years down the road, you're on the internet or looking up some information, and you're like, oh, that was a cover of another song from the 1950s.
Exactly. Yep. And there's many like that. I mean,
There is. You thought this was the original when it wasn't.
Yeah. And that's what I talked about in that video. It was like there were songs that became popular later on, but it was actually done by somebody else.
Yeah.
So get back to the Wikipedia list. Here's the actual first Nickelback song that I've seen, Rockstar by Nickelback.
I like that one.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, the Guardian calls Rockstar the worst thing of all time. It was just,
World War II. I mean, the Holocaust.
that's where they're putting it at. I mean, it doesn't say the worst song of all time. It just says the worst thing of all time.
Wow.
That's worse than Brussels sprouts.
It was listed at number 2 in BuzzFeed's list of the 30 worst songs ever written.
Oh, my goodness.
With someone saying Rockstar is the most terrible song. He said something from terrible song of their catalog, which I don't know if I would really call that the worst song in their catalog.
I haven't heard their whole catalog, but I like it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I know Photograph's another one they play a lot.
I like Photograph a lot too.
That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah. But getting into like the 2010s and 2020s, I mean, a couple that are on here. Justin Bieber with Baby.
Any Justin Bieber song.
I still love I still love the commercial from yesteryear where Ozzy at the end of the commercial says, "What's a Bieber?" I just love that. But anyway.
Is this the same Jake Paul? Oh, yeah, it is. Apparently, Jake Paul had a song called "It's Everyday Bro." You know, Jake Paul, the boxer or wannabe boxer,
MMA fighter.
Yeah, MMA fighter, podcaster. You know, yeah, it came out in 2017. So, but yeah, so that's the list I have for that. So we pretty much talked about the surprises that were on there when it comes to this, and we actually have our topic for next time going into cover songs. You guys have any final thoughts when it comes to the awesomely bad songs ever?
Yeah, I know that there's a song out there that I absolutely positively hate, but I was hoping that maybe it would ring a bell when you was doing some of these lists, but I still didn't come up with songs that I absolutely positively hate.
Well, and that's the thing is, I picked out the ones that were surprising. I didn't really go through every single one of them, because it hits every different category out there when it comes to that was on that VH1 list and also on the Wikipedia list as well. Like I said, you take that with a grain of salt.
So would it be a conspiracy theory? Meaning, okay, like the old theory, you buy a new car and then next thing you know, you're seeing all new cars, or a red car.
Yeah.
So saying
cars like you bought.
Yeah. Thank you. So now, is it going to happen for us where whenever we listen to music, now we're going to be like,
we'll turn the radio on. Oh, God, I hate that song. We'll probably hear 14 of them this week.
As it's been said before, it'll become an earworm in your head, and you'll keep on going.
B-Dub's phone explodes 3 a.m. Here's another one. Stop it!
And you know what? I'll be up at 3 a.m. too most mornings.
That's true.
There you go.
So it wouldn't be a big deal. I'll be like, no, what'll probably happen is my phone will be sitting on the desk and it goes off and I'm like, okay, whatever. And just go on to what I'm doing.
Don't you want to answer that? Nah.
I'll answer it later when he's done.
I'll send it to Wikipedia.
Yeah, there you go. But so any final thoughts before we get out of here? Don't all answer at once.
Well, just music's.
We need more cowbell in these covers.
Yeah, music is
or bad songs.
Very personal to people. So I mean,
yes.
I always tell people I hate country music, but I actually don't hate all country music. But
no,
I don't really listen to country music. But there's people that hate rock and roll, and I listen to rock and roll when it has to do with personal preferences and so on.
And that's the thing. There's always stuff people dislike or hate when it comes to music wise or anything. I mean, they're like, I don't like, I'll listen to everything but this.
Yeah.
Or I'll only listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but nowadays, one thing especially since, Tommy K and I started K-Dub Radio and we were DJing and stuff, the one thing I've noticed is people are getting into that thing where they like more different genres of music played at the same time. And, you don't realize that. I mean, there's still people that will go with their classic rock or go with their R&B or go with their hip hop or go with their country, and that's all they'll listen to. But you're getting, as people get older, there's like, oh, yeah, I love that song. So they start creating their playlists where there's different genres of music on there. It's not one particular one. And I've noticed that a lot over the years, especially since when we DJ'd and stuff, and I would get the music list from when we did weddings from the couple. It was there was a lot of variety on there. So I'm like, it's not, now some weddings we did, they would all be like all country or all pop or all obscure stuff that I never heard of. When I listened to them, I'm like, oh, now I know what this is. But it's like, so it changes. So not everybody's like that, but a lot of people are. So
my final thought, and I don't mean to be super deep on this, but it may be, it's about respect.
Yeah.
Respect in choices is the way I look at it. Meaning, like Gary said, he doesn't like country music. He doesn't hate it.
Yeah.
There's a difference, or so he chooses not to listen to country just because it's not his flavor, right?
Yeah.
And so that's a choice or whatever. Respect comes into play because if Gary doesn't like that, I'm not going to blatantly say, well, then you're wrong or you're stupid.
Right.
That happens a lot in not just music, but so many things in life. And it's hard to tell people, respect their choices, because it's like feelings. I cannot tell a person how to feel because it's their own feelings. It's kind of like that. I'm reminded of a story. Did I tell the rap and race class story in college that I took? Apparently not.
I don't remember.
Okay, so there's this class called rap and race.
Yeah.
2 of my roommates or housemates were taking the class as well. And so it's like 25 students. And the professor said in the first couple weeks, we're going to, everybody's going to stand up and, kind of give a brief bio of themselves, like what you're majoring in, why you're taking this class, and a few other things. So when it was finally my turn, I said I'm studying broadcasting, and the reason I'm taking the classes, should I have a job with hip hop, rap, and race? I go back to the phrase, I want to know the lay of the land.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was the other question that she said. Name your favorite rap artist. So I got done. I said, why? So I lay of land, and I sit down, and then she said, you didn't say who your favorite rap artist is. And I said, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. My housemates both just went, oh my gosh, like that. And a lot of people laughing, and I said, all the more reason why I'm here.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned about the Sugar Hill Gang. Love them.
Great. Yeah.
I had 3 students that were rap artists, and at the end of the semester, they did a performance in class. It was impromptu. It was amazing. So learned a lot. But that's the point. At least learn, or it's okay to not like. It's okay to dislike.
Yeah.
But at least have some sense of or background information, so you can make an respectful opinion.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
So people out there, start listening to more music. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Yeah, music's the way, for a lot of people, that is, it's what you listen to when you get in your car. That's what you listen to if you're at work. Music, podcasts, and audiobooks are probably the 3 biggest things I know that I listen to, and I know I'm not alone in that. So it just depends on. As I was talking to an artist yesterday, the biggest thing is the mood you're in. Sometimes you're in the mood to listen to, you could be listening to jazz on the way to work, and then you get to work and you're listening to classic rock. Because
on your way home, it's heavy metal.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's my mood. Sometimes, and sometimes I'll sit at work and I will put on one of my audiobooks and listen to that while I'm working, because I'm sitting at my desk. Because I was telling this artist yesterday that I, for some reason, got a feeling that I wanted to listen to Rush. So I got on Pandora, pulled up Rush's station, and just started listening to it. And I told him the story about, I've always been a closet fan of Rush until I met Tommy Kaye. And it kind of brought my inner Rush out, if you want to say. So it's like, and that's what it does. It's stuff like that. I told him, the first concert I went to, which I've said on there before, was Pink Floyd, and I didn't even know what a Pink Floyd was before I went to the concert. But I became a huge Pink Floyd fan.
You didn't even know which one was Pink, did you?
Yeah, I didn't know which one was Pink. And truthfully, when I went, Pink wasn't there anymore. If you want to really go there, but
who's this lady named Molly?
Yeah, Molly Hatchet and her hatchet. But anyway, yeah, it's all about mood, and when it comes to listening, no matter if it's a song that most people awesomely hate, that is a bad song, or if it's something you enjoy listening to every day. But anyway, Gary, any final thoughts?
That was my final thoughts are final, and I already finaled them.
Okay. All right. Well, one programming note that I'm going to say, we're going to probably be on a little short hiatus because I'm going to be leaving to go on a boat for 2 weeks starting next week. So we probably won't be on till like the second week of February.
Listen, I ain't going to go out and buy a hiatus because we don't even get paid for this podcast.
Hey, none of us get paid for it.
This would be our podcast on the boat.
Well, no, just for me, not for you. Because I will have internet on the boat, but it's not always the strongest one. I don't know how we'd be doing live streaming unless I did it from my phone. But we do have our topic.
You should have good strength, the wavelength.
But we do have our topic for next time. We're going to go ahead and talk about cover songs. So get ready for that one. I always love the music topic we've been doing. And I know we took a break from it to do holiday stuff, but the music one seems to be a big one for the three of us because we love our music in all aspects. So we'll definitely do that. But until next time, this is B-Dub.
Tommy K.
Dr. Lib.
And you've been watching the We Is Smart podcast. See you.